Hello, Leo, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading, for the week of February 23rd through March 1st. And during that time, we'll mostly have the waning crescent moon, which is a really good time for surrender, rest, and healing, as that moon gets darker and darker. We will have a new moon on the 28th, which is then a really good time for a fresh start, new beginnings, time to learn a new skill, start a new job, make new decisions, that sort of thing, after that little rest up period. So keep those moon energies in mind as we're moving through the week. This will be an intuitive general reading, I can't talk today, for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, please keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. Let me see if I can get myself from being so tongue-tied right now. All right, Leo, your overall message card for this reading is it's time to release negativity. So, never bad advice. And with that current moon energy, that is a really good time to do that, is release negativity, while you're kind of going within and taking that time for rest and healing. So, you might want to take an extra nap this week, go to bed a little bit early, just kind of, release negativity, release things that have been affecting you lately, and before you start new things. So, all right, as I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to take time and meditate. This is a really good time for that. But if it's not something that you already do, just try to get a few minutes in every day where you just still yourself, quiet your mind, and just really get in there and explore. So if you already do this, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's a really good time to try to start working that into your routine. You will find that to be very helpful. So just my advice for the week. All right, Leo, your present energy, Page of Cups. So, time to release negativity. And it looks like you might do that this week with a little bit of humor. So, just being a little light, not taking everything so seriously, especially if you've been, let me see what you guys have. Yeah, it looks like you guys have had, kind of some heavy stuff going on lately. And it might just be time to relax and get a little giggle in there. Find the things that make you laugh. Your friends that are funny, the ones that really crack you up all the time, maybe hang around them this week. Maybe find things online that are funny. Watch a comedy movie, watch a series that that makes you laugh, really hard. There's a couple things when I know that I need to laugh. I watch news bloopers. I don't know why I find those so hilarious, but watching someone try to be very serious and then just say the wrong thing and totally blow it, that makes me laugh really hard. Seinfeld, any Seinfeld episodes. So just find what makes you laugh this week and try to get through this week as you're releasing some negativity. Try to laugh through it, get some humor in your life, right? All right, your current situation is Page of Wands. So we have like a new path here, a new path for you on something that you love, some new passion, some kind of new way of being, something that lights your fire, that gets you really excited, and you're kind of laughing through it. So 2 pages, this is kind of juvenile energy, and by that I mean new, just new energy, that you're kind of on a new path here, and go ahead and embrace that again with a little bit of laughter and levity. At the root of your situation is the Ace of Swords, so maybe recently you've had a little mental breakthrough, and it could be about, maybe I need to be a little less serious, and again, release negativity. Just release all that. Just do it. It's a good time for you guys to do that. Let it go, and let's start anew. Let's think of a new way. This is just in your thinking and the way you do the way you do your daily routine. Just make little changes along the way to make your day more fun, interesting, exciting, and make you want to get up in the morning, right? Recent past here is the Knight of Wands. So it looks like you've been dealing with some wands, and again, recent past, this is kind of things kind of rapidly, a lot of action, a lot of quick action. So it looks like that was, that's the past that you're coming into all of this with, and that's maybe why you need to release some of that negativity and enjoy the sense of humor in this new way of being. On your mind this week is the Tower. That doesn't mean you have a tower, but it means that that tower's on your mind, and that could be what you're trying to release. That could be something from last week, some sort of disruption that's gone on for you. I don't even know if I see a disruption this week, but it's on your mind. So this could be a disruption from last week or the week before. And that's some of the negativity you need to release is from this tower. That it's done, it's over with. It's time to move on, time to find that new energy and move forward. What's just ahead of you this week is a little bit of judgment. Is this judgment of you? Is this judgment by you? Is this judging yourself? So this is a card of just new awareness and kind of making those judgments and decisions. And again, is it a judgment of yourself or someone else? Something to just kind of think about that's ahead of you this week. And, make sure if you're having judgment that you need to question that. You need to question your judgment of others and also question your judgment of yourself. Are you being too hard on yourself? Or are you being not hard enough on yourself or others? So that's definitely some energy that's around you this week and something to pay attention to. If it's time to release negativity, you may be judging someone negatively, in which that's really none of your business. So let it go, release that negativity. You may be judging yourself in that manner. So also let that go. If you're not living up to some standard that you feel that you need or want to, you'll try harder next week. Don't be so hard on yourself and so judgmental with yourself. Just work, make changes so that you can make that way of being that you want to be easier on you. So don't be so hard on yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. In your advice position is, of course, you're on a new journey because there you go, right? You've got all of this, this tower thing happened. You're finding new ways of being. You've come out of this crazy Knight of Wands energy that was just a lot going on. You've had a breakthrough. Again, don't be too hard on yourself, but now you're in a new journey. It's a new cycle for you. You're going to release this negativity and you're going to step off this cliff into this new way of being. So I think that's pretty exciting. In your advice position is go ahead and embrace that new way of being. What's beyond your control is another ace. Boy, you've just got all the changes this week, Leo. Ace of Wands. So beyond your control is a new passion. So this is you focusing in on something else that you really do love. And this is kind of a new thing coming in at you. This could be new relationship, new way of being, just new thing that you love. For some people, this could be a new pet. This could be a new, material thing that you get and you just love. It just makes every day you live better. So just kind of be on the watch out. It's beyond your control for that thing to make an appearance for you this week. What is your secret desire or what you're trying to avoid is the Magician. So here comes the Magician. And do you want to face the Magician yet? This is the Magician asking you, hey, we're in this new phase. How do you want to proceed? Do you want to proceed with your material world, your love, your passions here, or your clarity of thinking and messaging? And you've got a couple of aces coming in here with this Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, which is really, I see this as kind of the originator of, where do you want to go? So, you're at these are cards of beginning. In the major arcana, the Fool is the first, it's a 0, and the Magician is the first card for the major arcana. So this is it's just a new time for you. It's pretty awesome. And do you want to proceed with this passion and with this kind of clarity of who you are? And the Magician asks you that. And in that position, because it's in your secret desire, what you're trying to avoid, you do need to ask yourself that, how is it that I want to proceed? Now that I'm on this new path, what's important to me? What do I want to put at the forefront of why I'm putting my one foot in front of the other every day? Am I moving towards a passion? Am I moving towards this mental clarity? So only you can ask that question. And in this position, only you can decide if you want the Magician asking that question of yourself, so something to pay attention to. In your outcome position is moving on. moving on through your future with your cups behind you. You've got some support behind you, emotional support from friends and family. So that's awesome. I think this is a really awesome reading. I think you're going to, it is time to release this negativity. Whatever this tower, this thing you've been going through, it's been pretty rapid. It's been pretty dramatic. It's just time to let it go. And it's time to really take those steps to move forward. What is hidden from you this week? Perfect card to be hidden from you is this, 10 of Swords. Were you stabbed in the back? It's not your focus this week. Again, if this tower has previously happened to you, and I think this too, it's just not your focus. It's not in your present energy. You're really in the mindset of moving forward with this Fool card here, Leo. So I think it's a really awesome energy. And again, with that moon, with that waning crescent, take that time to rest and heal, and just let go and decide who is Leo going to be in the next few months coming up. Are you going to focus on your passions here? Are you going to focus on your clarity? We've got all these pages and all these aces. This is just new paths and new things for you. So, make all those decisions wisely. You look back at your past and you want to make those decisions in a wise manner so that you can look back in a year from now and just be happy that this thing happened and that you've moved forward. So let's get a final message here for Leo from the Soul Oracle deck. Admit your vulnerabilities. So yeah, you need to, get rid of the negativity, but yeah, you need to admit where you're vulnerable for sure and strengthen those things. If it's in your manner of speaking, and thinking, clarity of thought, then work on that. If it's in this, this area of things that you're passionate about, work on that. But I think overall, you're really on the right path here, Leo. You're moving forward in this new way. You're moving forward in your future, and you're really kind of asking the correct questions. Again, I would watch for this judgment of others and judgment of yourself. Make sure it's done in a manner that is helpful to yourself and to others around you. And when it comes to yourself, don't be so hard on yourself. Mistakes happen, and you're going to make it better. You're moving in the right direction to do that. You're going to admit your vulnerabilities, and you're going to release some negativity and move on in a more positive way, which I think is pretty awesome. So, Leo, thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope there was something here that you can take away and use. If you're comfortable sharing, of course, leave me a comment. I'd like to get that kind of feedback. It helps me help you. And also, I do post weekly, so come back next week. We'll see if this energy continues or if there's something totally new here for you next week. And if you like my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel. And of course, I would really appreciate that. So again, Leo, good luck with all of this. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.